Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Byron Scott. Well, gas stations across the county will soon be required to make certain signs visible to patrons. The Prince George's County Council voted unanimously to pass CB 44 yesterday. The measure will require gas stations to clearly display signs with credit card prices. The signs must also be visible from the cash register and sales area. CTV spoke to residents about the bill's passage.
I think that's a great idea.
And why so?
Because people know exactly what they're paying for.
Most gas stations, they do. You know, I get gas either in Bowie or Laurel, and they say the cash price, and then they say the credit price. Not all of them, but most of them do.
Gas stations and convenience stores have 12 months to post the proper signs or face fines. Well, we have an update tonight on that 3% rent cap put in place by the Prince George's County Council. Councilmember Crystal Oriatha says it hasn't been easy keeping apartment complexes in compliance with the new law. Landlords of some senior apartments, such as Marwood and Upper Marlboro, have claimed they are exempt from the law, but Oriatha says many complexes are simply not abiding by the law and they're being disrespectful to residents who complain.
Some conversations have not been the most pleasant conversations I've had. A lot of just disrespect for the residents, insinuating that because they're older, they're incompetent, that they don't understand, that I shouldn't go speak to them to rile them up. And I said, it's important that they know their rights just like anyone else, and they understand the process. So it's really been this struggle between some of the landlords. But then there's some that when we met, they did the right thing. They went back to 3%, updated, made sure all the residents knew. And so it's really just catching the bad actors, the ones that are trying to take advantage of seniors especially. But we see it across with other landlords, not even just senior property, and closing any loopholes that we see in that permanent bill that we introduced.
Non-compliant landlords could face a $500 fine per unit. Well, the pause on student loan repayments comes to an end in October. And CTV plans to bring you a series of stories over the next few weeks to help borrowers understand the new repayment process. Officials say the first thing borrowers should do is take 10 minutes to apply for a new plan.
Loans have been bought and sold in the last few years. And then once they know who their loan servicer is, they should either create an account on that loan servicer's portal, or they should log in if they already have an existing login and see what their due date is for their first loan payment. And also find out what payment plan has been selected for them. For many students, they will default into the standard repayment plan. However, there are many, many different payment plans that may be better for the student depending on what they want to prioritize. And the Biden administration's new SAVE plan is one that is really going to help a lot of students and that borrowers all can qualify for. If they have a federal undergraduate student loan, then any borrower is eligible for that plan.
To find your student loan servicer or to get more information on repayment plans, go to studentaid.gov. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Byron Scott. Coming up, the Links Incorporated is showing its support for Bowie State University. We'll explain right after the break. Stay tuned.
Here it is. Look how cheap it is.
Go for it, Steph.
Be careful what you buy online.
It's finally here.
Counterfeit products are illegal. They are fake and can be damaging to you, your property, and your wallet.
Go, 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 go!
It looks real, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! No, get out!
Buying fake products can cost you the health of your face, skin, and eyes, or scar you for life. Real products are tested for safety. Buy the brand. Protect yourself. This message is brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council and the United States Patent and Trademark Office.
You're smart. Buy smart.
Go for real.
Go for real.
Go for real.
Welcome back. The trial of a man accused of murdering his wife has ended in a hung jury. Orville Dean Fairweather was being tried for the August 2022 murder of his wife, 34-year-old Jolicia Fairweather, at their Capitol Heights home. Prosecutors say it was a case of domestic violence. The trial began on August 28th. The jury, which started deliberations on Tuesday, was unable to reach a verdict by the required voting margin. The case will be retried. The date has not yet been set. A Washington Gas request for a rate increase is scheduled for public scrutiny. The Maryland Public Service Commission has scheduled a virtual public hearing later this month. The company seeks a $49 million rate hike. For customers, it means an increase in residential bills by 5.3%. The virtual public hearing is set for September 21st at 7 p.m. If you want to speak at the hearing, send an email to the address on your screen. Well, the local university has awarded some big bucks to better its nursing program. Bowie State University receiving a $10,000 check from 3 county-based chapters of the Links Incorporated. The Mount Rose chapter of the Links nominated Bowie State University to be recipient of the Community Partnership Award. University officials say the money will go to the nursing department, which will provide scholarships to students, as well as promote heart health in the community.
Through the Red Dress event, which is an annual event sponsored by our Arlington chapter of the Links Incorporated, they provide an opportunity for community partners who are nominated by a Links chapter. We know the need for nursing in the county, in the country overall, and we'd like to help promote that.
They have seen the excellence on the campus, and they're saying to us that we're worthy of this investment, and it is an investment in the future of our generation that's here, but future generations. They are leading the way.
The Links Incorporated is an international service organization that works to enrich the lives of African Americans and people of African ancestry. Here in the county, the Links chapters include the Mount Rose, Prince George's, and Willow Oaks. An Anne Arundel businessman officially declares his run for U.S. Senate in 2024. Democrat Juan Dominguez announcing his candidacy at an event at Severna Park last night. The 56-year-old is a military veteran and the son of Cuban immigrants. He says he's a populist economic message and is a viable candidate for the May 14th primary. He's the 7th Democrat to enter that race. Well, Metro Rail is stepping up its game. The transit agency says it will increase rail service beginning next Monday. Metro says it will boost peak service on the blue, red, silver, green, and yellow lines. It's the system's 11th service increase since last summer. Orange Line trains will continue to operate every 10 minutes all day, 7 days a week, and every 15 minutes after 9:30 p.m. Well, Maryland continues its campaign to control mosquitoes in Prince George's County. The Department of Agriculture and the county's health department will be spraying the intersection of Kavanaugh Lane and Kenley Place in Bowie tonight after 7:30. In the event of inclement weather, spraying will be scheduled for the next available evening. Well, time to talk sports with Simon. What's happening?
Thank you, Byron. What's up, sports fans? And coming up on your Thursday sports page, Commanders quarterback Sam Howell talks about the mindset as the regular season gets closer and closer. And University of Maryland star running back Roman Hemby touches on his desire to improve in 2023. Stay right there.
How's the ketchup?
No.
Dad, are you okay?
Yeah, just stressed out.
Oh, and the melody is sounding so much better. I can play it for you. Wait, where's your guitar?
I gave it to your cousin.
What? That guitar's like your favorite thing.
I don't need it anymore. Some days are just better than others.
I think you should go talk to someone.
It's not that easy.
Have you been thinking about suicide? You can talk to me, Dad.
Okay, everyone, we begin your Thursday sports page with some NFL news. The start of the Commanders season is just a couple days away as the team plays their first regular season game against the Arizona Cardinals on Sunday. Washington will look to improve this season after going 8-1 last year and missing the playoffs. And one player who can play a big role in the Commanders getting back to the postseason is quarterback Sam Howell. Howell will be the starter come week 1, and he says he is ready to lead this team.
It's a great opportunity. Obviously this is a very exciting time in this organization and this franchise, and to get out there on Sunday at FedEx Field in front of a sold-out crowd, it's it's a dream come true, and it's a really big blessing for me to just have this opportunity to lead this team out there on Sunday, and I'm just going to try to do everything I can to make the most of it. This is definitely not something that I take for granted, and I know I'm super blessed to have this opportunity. So I'm going to try to do everything I can all week to prepare and give myself the best chance to go out there on Sunday and be successful.
Kickoff is at 1 o'clock. Switching gears to college football, the UMD football team is loaded with talent. From the quarterback to the DBs, this squad has playmakers all over. But one player in particular to look out for this season is running back Roman Hemby. Hemby had an impressive season last year, ranking third among all FBS freshmen in yards from scrimmage with 1,287. He was also an honorable All-Big Ten selection. And this year, Hemby is ready to take that next step.
I really feel like it's just continuing to progress and prove myself right. You know, our coaches put a lot of trust in me to put me out there on the field, and I take that with a lot of, you know, care and responsibility, because I feel like we all work together to help this offense flow and help this team flow. So stepping into a role and just becoming more confident in my role to help this team is something that I take with a lot of importance. And I feel like going into this second year of, you know, really playing, I want to be able to polish up on some things that were kind of hard for me last year so that I can help this team to be, you know, elevated, because, you know, we always talk about doing better than we've done in the past.
You can catch Hemby and the rest of the Terps in action on Saturday night as they will take the field against UNC Charlotte. Sticking with football news, the NFL regular season will kick off tonight as the defending Super Bowl champions Kansas City Chiefs will take on the Detroit Lions at home at 8:20. Meanwhile, the Washington Nationals will begin their series against the Los Angeles Dodgers tomorrow at 7:05. And the Baltimore Orioles will also take the diamond tomorrow, matching up against the Boston Red Sox at 7:10. And that is your Thursday sports page.
So, Simon, a lot of excitement around the Cardinals and the Commanders, two really good teams. What's going to happen on the field?
Well, Byron, I think the Commanders can come out with the win this Sunday, mainly because of the injury to their quarterback, Kyler Murray. So with that being said, I think the Commanders will take advantage of the absence of Murray, and I think they'll come out with the win and start the season off strong.
How about a score?
I would say 21-7.
We'll see what happens. All right. Okay, Simon, thank you very much. Well, checking now your weather forecast tonight, a chance of thunderstorms, lows in the 70s. Tomorrow, a chance of showers with highs in the low 90s. Saturday, rain likely, temps in the mid-80s. And on Sunday, showers with thunderstorms and highs around 83 degrees. And now for the community calendar, looking for a job. The Prince George's Homeland Security Office is hiring specialists for the 911 call center. Adults of all ages are invited to apply. For more information, visit 911.mypgc.us/jobs. And that's our news tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night. Good night.
If alcohol builds a wall around you that doesn't let you see where you're going, that keeps you feeling isolated and alone, that makes you feel hopeless, know this: we're here to help if you want us to. It's never too early or too late to ask for help with a drinking problem. Alcoholics Anonymous. There is a way out. For more information, visit aa.org and download the Meeting Guide app.